Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. The ongoing saga of trying to find a cook set that will work on the induction hob is hopefully at an end. I've received today from Amazon a stainless steel pan set. It's from Alb Forming, a Czechoslovakian company, and hopefully this will meet all my needs. So let's see what's inside, shall we? So you get a frying pan, fold out handles, insulated. Yeah, looks okay. A mesh bag with more pans, a large 2 litre stainless steel pan. The bottom's a bit thin, but it's pressed into a shape where hopefully it won't deform too much. And then inside the mesh bag we have more pans. So we have another smaller frying pan, again with the insulated folding handles. That feels quite a lot thicker than the base of that one. Yeah, that one feels very thick as well. So the frying pans appear to be of a thicker gauge steel than the ordinary pans. That looks like a 1 litre pan. And finally, a 1.5 litre pan. So we've got 1.5 and 2 litres in the pans, and then 2 frying pans, all with insulated handles. And I don't know if you'll see this on camera, but they all have the actual measuring volumes pressed into the side of the pan set as well. So I'll do a quick cutaway here and I'll start getting some food ready and we'll give these a whirl, shall we? Right then guys, I'm back. I've got the ingredients together to knock up a couple of quick sausage sandwiches. So without any further ado, let's crack on, shall we? So we'll start off by putting a little bit of vegetable oil into the frying pan. The table could be a little bit leveler, but that'll be okay. Well, it's recognised the pan. I've had none of those horrible beeps. The oil is heating up. What I'll actually do is I'll just level this up by placing that knife under that corner, so as the air fryer sits a bit leveler, and we'll get the sausages in. I think we'll come down on the power a little. We're now on number 2 power setting. I think we'll limit it to 2 sausages just for now. It's definitely heating up nicely. The pan doesn't appear to be deforming, but we shall check that after when it's cooled. Oh, I can't wait to eat these. Well, what we'll do guys is we'll cut away or fast forward through this bit, and I shall see you at the end and we'll see how the pans have performed, shall we? Well guys, the sausages are cooked and the verdict is in. Okay, I won't say it's a rip-roaring success. As you can see, if I tip the pan just in the centre here, it has bulged upwards slightly, causing it to go dry of oil and burn. And when the sausages touched that bit, because it was so hot, it's actually put burn marks on the sausages. So the verdict is usable but not perfect. So I'll get these eaten and we'll try something else, shall we? Yeah, so now those sausages were lovely, they were cooked well, but now the pan's cooled a bit and I can rub my hand on it. I can feel that it has slightly deformed with the heat, but it is so thick you can't pop it back into shape. You can hear where it's just expanded and formed a bit of an upwards bow. It's no great loss to me. I tend to use, I've got a nice heavy duty carbon steel frying pan that works on here really well, so these will only be used on occasion. They won't be my main go-to frying pan. So we'll move on and we'll test out the other pans. Right then guys, so we'll try out these pans, see if these manage to retain the shape. This one has got a pressing on the bottom. I can't show you because it's got water in, but it's got a pressing that may help it hold its shape, whereas this one is just flat and is already quite soft. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a chana masala from feed with some noodles. So without any further ado, let's get the water to boiling, get the chana masala into the pan. Away. Get that warming through. Yes, the sausage sandwiches were just an entree. Get as much of that out as we can because that is absolutely gorgeous. So right, we'll start this on number 2. That one's on number 5. Just try and give me a quick boil. We'll break up the noodles. Sorry if I keep looking away, folks. I'm just trying to keep an eye on all 3 dogs, although the one behind me will stay there until I finish cooking and eating. Oh, these are tough to get into. And this is why, folks, you always carry the trusty Swiss Army knife. There's the flavour packet. This one actually comes with a chili in it as well, so that should add quite a nice kick to this meal. Now the one thing you can do, obviously, as with the transiers, is use the frying pans as lids to try and speed up boil times. I'm not going to use it on the chana masala because I want to keep stirring it to avoid any burning to the base of the pan. I think that could bear to be up another. We'll just turn that to number 3. For those of you not familiar, this is the Bango Sizzle induction cooker. It's 800 watts per ring, and it is designed for camping. It does come in a carry sack, and I'm powering it off the All Powers S2000 power station, which, despite me having 4 of these power stations, seems to be my go-to power station of choice. It's not the most powerful one I've got. That would be one of the EcoFlow models, but I just like the way all the sockets are on the front and everything's easy to use with it. So how are we doing with the... Oh, that water's coming to the boil now. So we'll add the noodles. Try and get them all in the pan and fail. And we'll add the flavourings. What we'll do now, this chana masala is starting to get to the point where it's right. We'll just turn on the warm function on that hob, so as it just keeps it warm rather than takes it any hotter. And I'll just use this just to stir those noodles up. And they're just about done. So what I'll do, folks, is I'll finish this off, I'll plate it up, and we'll have a look how the pans have performed, shall we? Right, so there we go, guys. One lovely plate of chana masala with noodles. I really do enjoy eating that. And I'm going to make this next bit very quick so as it doesn't go cold. So a quick inspection of the pans. Absolutely solid on that one, no deformation. And that one is no worse than it was before. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll get this eaten and then we'll have a little chat after, okay? So there we go, guys. I enjoyed that meal and I've done all the washing up, and we can have a good look at the pans now and see what's what with them. Small frying pan, as you can see, some discoloration on the inside, but as it's cooled, the dinting has got less, so hopefully over time it won't get any worse. So that's that one. The other pans, absolutely fine. No change at all to the shape, no deformation of the base. A little bit of slight discoloration on the little one inside, and I must say I do love this laser engraving on the front. That really adds a touch of class to these pans. Yeah, I did use the large pan to warm the water to do the washing up, so that one's been used as well. And same again, there's a little bit of deformation to start with, but it's not got any worse. So yeah, generally a thumbs up from me. I think the search is over. I think this pan set will be the one I use for the induction cooking. There are cheaper out there that come from China, not that I've anything against Chinese products, but these seem just slightly better quality, slightly thicker steel, and a little bit more care taken in the manufacturing. Hope that's been of some use to you guys, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like and or subscribe, and we'll get these packed away. And dabbling's over for this one, but I will keep on dabbling.